Kind of hot. It's a little hot today. I think I can make it, but day 27. Training. My glorious trek across the beautiful state of Missouri using just a wheelchair along the banks of the majestic Missouri River via the scenic Katy Trail. Yeah, I don't know if I've been fighting something off the last couple days or what, but just feeling pretty tired, sluggish, but not really sick, but just sluggish. So, on today's training, just gonna go nice and slow and easy. Again, a little bit hotter than I like out here. I think it's like I think they said high of 89 today. So, but I'm still hitting the parking lot, ladies and gentlemen. However, I did start doing the protein supplement again, just to see if it give me a little bit extra energy, but I don't know. Just fighting something off. Probably overtraining, but Rich Piana used to say, though, there's no such thing as overtraining, just under-eating. There's a problem with your nutrition. However, he's dead now. So, for those of you not in the know, he was a YouTube fitness guy, and just was totally unhealthy about it, though. He was pretty honest about it, but being a drug addict, he was out doing all kinds of speed and steroids, banned performance enhancing drugs. Anyway, he did this series of videos on YouTube called Bigger by the Day, where it was basically him just, I guess he was already like 270 or something, 260 maybe, I don't know. Total, almost like solid muscle. Very low body fat. But he's getting into his 40s. I guess he's had some kind of, or he was in his 40s. I guess he was more like approaching 50. And I guess he started having a midlife crisis or something. He was terrified of losing his muscle. It's called bigorexia, ladies and gentlemen. It's a thing. And so he put it all on YouTube. This series of, and it was all about him showing. I guess these are basically tricks he learned. He was a competitive bodybuilder. He was basically showing everyone these tricks that he learned to get big and diet before a competition, but he wasn't really worried about the dieting part. He was just worried about the cutting phase. He didn't really care about that. He was just all about the putting on mass phase, and it pretty much killed him. He got up to 300. I think towards the end he was hovering around 305 to 310. That stuff is unhealthy for kids, young people. Bodybuilding is hard on you. But it was entertaining as hell to watch. But It was just like watching a train. Couldn't turn away, but I got in a weird, sick way. He was a big inspiration. I mean, I've always kind of been into exercise, somewhat, just not to that extent, but even as a kid, before I was in the wheelchair, I was somewhat of a jock, but I was more like a Dennis Rodman type outlaw jock, I guess. Where I like to party way too much and get arrested and do crazy shit. But I was 19, had a car wreck, and that slowed me down. So, probably saved my life, I guess. I know a lot of people watching this are probably like, well, shit, I think I'd rather just die, than end up in a wheelchair. And I totally understand. I was the same way. I remember one time, I don't know if I jinxed myself or cursed myself or what, but me and a friend of mine, we were going to college together, and we were walking on the campus, and there was this wheelchair guy, and he was like going down like a sort of a low grade hill, and just kind of, looked like he was having fun riding a chair down that hill, and my friend was there, and he was like, and I just went, man, that dude has it made. And because, like I said, he looked like he was enjoying it, and he didn't have to walk. And so my buddy looked at me, and he's like, oh yeah, he really has it made. And then I just kind of chuckled, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess you're right. I was like, man, if I ever did get like that, just kill me. And so I think I might have cursed myself, man, because I did after it happened. It was back when I was 19. I'm 52 now, so it was 33 years ago. But went through a lot of phases of deep, dark depression, alcoholism, drug abuse, all that stuff. Feeling sorry for myself, and my rationalization or my justification was, well, this sucks. I just basically used that to justify my self-destructive behavior. And I kept thinking, I don't really care if I live anyway. And I kept thinking, I'm probably gonna, just because with this disability, it kind of, a lot of other health problems come along with it, and especially if you party a lot. Don't take great care of yourself. So I was constantly having health problems throughout the years. And like I said, I just really didn't think I would be alive that long anyway. So might as well. And the thing is, though, and I guess, during, I wasn't like totally messed up all the time. And so I did still exercise a lot, because I guess I was somewhat bipolar. I mean, because when I would start coming out of a depression, I'd think, well, I'm not dead yet, so I might as well sort of do stuff to keep my strength up, and because I need this upper body strength if I want to survive. And also I kind of thought, I guess a lot of people, fitness type people who are, I'm not really a fitness guy, I mean, if you see me, but there's a lot of drugs and alcohol, or there was back then. a lot of partying going on amongst bodybuilders. Not only that, but just exercise guys. And so I kind of thought of it as a way to, like, it would cancel out the self-destructive stuff I did. And I think to an extent it probably did. Times I was sober enough to actually do some exercise. I did make it a part of my life. So that and supplements, vitamins, minerals. Been doing that since I was a kid. But I kept thinking I was going to die. And I didn't. So I just finally got to an age though where I couldn't even drink anymore in my 40s just because it would totally mess with my immune system. And I would get these wild kidney infections. But somehow my body has just an incredible immune system. I mean, like I said, I still got sick a lot, but I always seemed to recover. So I guess I was good at knowing like when I needed to stop the self-destructive stuff, let my body heal up. So, and so that's pretty much where I am right now, where it's like if I even drink, it's just like I just get sick. Like if I get a good buzz on alcohol, the next day I'll get like a kidney infection because it messes with my immune system, and then that keeps me sick for like a week and a half. And you can't drink when you take antibiotics or you just won't heal. And so so it's been a good couple of years since I touched any of that stuff. And then just still kept, but I was still getting sick. I guess I needed time for my body to detox. Not nearly as often as I was toward the end there. But finally, this is the healthiest I've been in years. I almost always go to the hospital during the winter. For some reason, I'm always there on Christmas and my birthday. Or I was. It was the first year in a long, long time that I wasn't in there, and not only that, I was going to towards the end there, I was going to the hospital like multiple times a year, and it's been I don't know, about a good year and a half now. But in that time, I was recovering from I got COVID too. Last time I got a kidney infection, had to go to the hospital. That was right about when all the COVID stuff started happening. And I got in there, they took a test, said I had it. So I was sick for a while, just chilling at my mom's, recuperating. I was still exercising though, limited, just basically therapeutic, calisthenic upper body exercises. And taking my supplements, and I got better. Came back home, Fox Hill Apartments. So then, those of you who are familiar with my blog know that I'm all about proactivity, I guess. Not all about it, I guess, but anyway, I started doing this exercise, and I just felt like I really needed a goal So, morning. And so, and not only that, I've been a content creator since 2010. Hey, buddy. Been a content creator since 2010. And so, anything that's like a good idea for content, I use. I thought this would be a great idea for content to train for 365 days, get it all filmed, and then at the end of this 365 day period, make my trek, my heroic trek across the state of Missouri.
Danny.
What's up, bro?
I'm yawning. Brother. I'm yawning at you.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, your buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so. I saw him going out that way. I can't see. I'm looking at the back of it right now. Let me see. Yeah, hey man, your buddy's calling you. I don't know what he wants, but yeah, he's here though. Oh, come on, man. What you doing? Alright. S-V, 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 yeah. But yeah, this weather is BS though. 90s. No, waning days of September. Ugh, it's disgusting. Had enough. Ready for the 70s. Just joking. It's not really disgusting. That's pretty negative, reactive attitude. But so this heat, to put a proactive spin on it, the heat is good. Training in the heat is good. Builds endurance. Cha, cha. And if you can't go out in the heat, then you're basically disabled. And I know a thing or two about that. So, look, it's all about conditioning. Dang. Starting to feel pretty good now, though. I guess my starting to catch my pace a little bit here. Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Whoa. Still running. So good for that dude. Oh. Oh, you can turn. Are you turning there? Alright. Look. You can come on. Hey. Woo woo. All right. Oh, got us. Ladies way here. Okay. But yeah, I started, like I said earlier, I started doing the protein supplementation. It's pretty top shelf stuff. It's got collagen in it. But I'm Only doing 20 milligram scoops. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, I did. Thanks for asking, though. I mean, I had breakfast, but I had it right before I came out, so yeah. Right. Anyway, yeah. So I was talking about pretty much first thing in the morning, though. I had my supplements, down that with a big old thing of water, with creatine and 1 scoop of that protein powder, which is 20 grams. And the thing is that I felt better right after I drank it. So I think maybe I was just making myself malnourished in a way. However, also that stuff it's a little bit hard to digest. So it feels like somebody punched you in the stomach. Especially me, I drink it really fast. I drink it pretty quickly. So I mean, not like guzzle it, but it takes me a while to take all my vitamins and do my morning thing. And so, yeah. But I was gonna do 40 grams. I put 20 in the water, and I was gonna put 20 in my coffee too, to make it 4, but my stomach was like, no, please don't do that. So I dumped that coffee out, and just a tip, but it goes really good in coffee, collagen. It dissolves really well in hot beverages. But, yeah, you gotta start up kind of slow with that stuff, especially, I guess, if you've been on the keto for a while, because your stomach kind of shrinks a little bit. I don't know if it actually shrinks, but that's just the saying for lack of appetite. And really, especially sweet stuff, you kind of quit. And so this stuff I got is chocolate brownie flavored, but it's totally keto though. I thought perhaps they might have been pulling my leg, but I forgot the net carbs, but it's like a single digit. I think it's like 5 net carbs a serving. I gotta come up here and take a break real quick. Alright, so. Been doing a lot of talking. Ruining my flow, but here we go, about 30 seconds. 60 seconds. So, yeah, I might bump it up to 40 at some point. It was just, right now I'm just going to start out with 20 grams a day. this hill a little bit. Still trying to get up this little hill solo by the 6th. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if that was a realistic goal or not. But if I don't achieve it, yeah, then I'm gonna change it to a realistic goal by the next new moon and say, okay, my goal is going to be that I able to get up that hill solo by the end of the year. So that's 9. It's 3 months, or 3.5 months, or no, it'll be about 2.5 months. Okay, be almost 3 months, I guess, a little under 3 months to achieve it. I think you got to keep making those goals realistic. I started becoming like a goal-oriented type person. Well, I guess I've always been one. But really getting into it, writing to-do lists. I guess back in my 30s, as far as just writing to-do lists and stuff goes, you know, with all my bucket list desires on there. And started went to school, studied business. I started realizing, look, you really gotta put time frames on your goals and make them realistic, or it just discourages people. And so it's kind of what I've been focusing on lately. But yeah, so I was going from my past experience as far as being able to get up that hill and getting back in the shape I used to be in. I didn't take into consideration a 52-year-old doesn't gain strength and muscle as much as, or as quickly, I should say, as younger folks. So, but it's all about the journey, not the destination. See, as you can tell, I've read 1 or 2 self-help books in my day. Actually, I think that might have been a quote from Buddha, the Buddha himself, or a paraphrase of a quote. I don't know. Could have been Abraham Lincoln, as far as I know. All right. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. Just imagine. neighbors in the village over there. Looks like they're getting some roofing done. Got some roofing tile up there. So that is just a grueling job in the heat. But gotta make a buck, right? Doing a lot of people have done that. All kinds of construction. And yeah, it's cool in a way. You get to get out. It's kind of healthy to get outside. You know, sunlight and fresh air and all that, but to an extent. But you do that your whole dang life, and you get used up real quick. I mean, quicker than an office job or something. That's for damn sure. Usually by their 40s and 50s, these guys really start feeling the burn, feeling the pain. And it takes a lot of strength, a lot of fortitude to make it in those construction type jobs until you retire. A lot of the older ones, you know, sort of, they kind of set it up to where the younger guys do most of the real hard work. But yep, it's hard on you, especially the concrete workers, laborers. It's a hard way to make a living, but they do okay. I mean, as far as like, I mean, working class. I mean, I guess that's sort of the bottom end of working class. I think probably. I mean, they still do okay. They can get houses in the suburbs. You know, nice Harley Davidsons, cars, nice cars. I mean, fairly nice cars. You know, but it's about the bottom end, because once you go a little bit lower than that, then you're pretty much considered working poor. And then so these would be jobs like, you know, I guess people who have 2 or 3 jobs at various, you know, in the service industry. And you know, so gotta make a living somehow. Look, thank God, getting a good pump in. Now endorphins are kicking in really well. Aside from being hotter than hell, the fatigue is somewhat going away.
Sir, do you need any help?
Pardon me? Oh, no, I'm just
I saw you kind of coming up the hill.
I am just crazy. I'm just getting some exercise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks though. Nice lady. Looking out for fellow humans. take another little break here. Should be getting pretty close to that magical time, though. Whew. That magical time. Alright, we'll take about a 60-second break here. Maybe 90 seconds. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, hey. Shoot. Yeah. Okay. Got somebody pulling out here. Ooh. That heat is intense. Ooh. The rock. Yeah, so anyway, there were a lot of rumors about Rich Piano's death, but sounds like he was just living too hard and trying too hard to get big. A victim of bigorexia. And I don't know exactly what happened, but they say he just kind of passed out and was in the hospital. They had put him in a coma, medicine-induced coma, and he didn't last long. So, after he passed out, I don't know what happened, but I don't want to make false claims, but I do know that that happened. He never regained consciousness after he passed out. His girlfriend was there with him, and so they got him to the hospital. I think he was there for a couple days, didn't regain consciousness. And ended up passing on to that big gymnasium in the sky. He lived fast. He lived fast. He died young, well, relatively young. I think he was like 46 or 47. And towards the end, yeah, I'm not even going to say he had a good looking corpse. His body just kind of looked, he started using those oils to make it pop, to inject them, and they make the muscles pop out more. And so he started looking like a totally like a action figure or a cartoon character. You know, it was like kind of a caricature of a person. Ah. Huh? Oh, man. Yeah. Right, here we go. Come on. Yeah. Getting hot. Getting hot. Build back better. Build back better. Order out of chaos. Order out of chaos. Ah. Getting hot. Burn that fat. Burn that fat. Build back better. Order out of chaos. Ah. Hello. Pardon me? Yep. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. like 53. Wow, time is really going by slow today. Got 60. Yeah, 54. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's still at 54, so. I'll take a look back here. It's too dang hot. So I'm almost out of water. I think I'm gonna call this one short today. Okay. Until next time, happy trades.